Guys, there are a lot of Dragon Ball fans who can swear up and down that Goku is actually the best Saiyan of all time. While he's one of the most powerful Saiyans, of course, but I can also confidently tell you that he's not the best at being a Saiyan. Well, do you want to know which Saiyans are better than Goku? So don't leave, alright? Stick to the video and I'll show you them all right now. Hey nerd, what's up? I am Brano. This video is about Saiyans that are better than Goku, okay? It has nothing to do with power scale. There are Saiyans much lower on the power scale which are better representations of the Saiyan race than Goku. And of course, there are also some who are as strong as he and with the potential maybe to overcome him. There is no escaping, okay? Goku is a great character, very powerful and a really good warrior. But he's by far not the best Saiyan in Dragon Ball. So come with me, see the Saiyans that best represent the race. Saiyans of Universe 6. Universe 6 is kind of brother to Universe 7, but in it, the Saiyans did not have the same tragic fate. They did not have the planet exploded by their Frieza. The most powerful Saiyans fought in the Tournament of Power, Kaba, Kale, and Khalifa. And unlike the Saiyans of Goku's universe, they managed to transform into Super Saiyans much more faster than the Saiyans of Universe 7. The Saiyans of this universe are so amazing that Kale and Khalifa merged and transformed into Kefla, which is the strongest warrior in the tournament. She was a formidable opponent, so much so that without Ultra Instinct, Goku honestly would have probably lost. Broly. The legendary Super Saiyan was able to hold a fight against Gogeta Blue, and this fusion is by far the most powerful in the entire anime. He is yet another who has proven the unbelievable power that a Saiyan can really overcome and withstand. But the best part was by far him aligning himself with the Z fighters, wanting to actually hone his skills in fighting for the forces of good. Broly, after all, did have a kind heart, but he was being manipulated to the path of evil. Even better that he was freed from these things, and now he's one of ours. King Vegeta. King Vegeta was not as powerful as Goku, but even though he was unable to prevent the explosion of their home planet, he was still largely responsible for the success and fame of the Saiyan race. It was King Vegeta who pretty much made the Saiyans famous, you know, building this entire Saiyan legacy, and trust me, this legacy was known throughout the whole galaxy because of King Vegeta's hard work. If the Saiyans didn't have such a badass king like that, honestly, they would only be known as troublemakers and fighters, without honestly having this whole supremacy they had throughout the universe. Bardock. The character Bardock goes far beyond just being Goku's father. He was the first sample of true Saiyan strength. Bardock was a Saiyan who led a revolt against Frieza's forces. And mainly, he showed that the Saiyans are much more than heartless brutes, you know? He had a lot of kindness and respect for other Saiyans, so much so that he gave his life trying to protect them. Bardock's accomplishment was so great that it still inspires Goku and Vegeta, just so you have an idea. Trunks. Just so you have an idea, Trunks is such a tough guy that he traveled through time twice to save not just one reality, but two. He went back in time to stop the devastation of the world by androids and even warned Goku's heart disease. Now the second time was to save everybody from something much worse. He went back in time to help stop Goku Black from destroying all the mortals. And not to mention at the end of the saga, Trunks was phenomenal, honestly. Come on, now who doesn't remember him cutting Zamasu with that sword all energized with like a wild scene? Trunks, in my opinion, is one of the greatest representations of a Saiyan's willpower. Gohan. We know that Gohan had infinite potential. We have been knowing this since his first appearance back in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. But he never stopped being a Saiyan who always pushes his limits and always comes back stronger than ever. In the last Dragon Ball movie, Gohan returned to the spotlight he deserved and proved that we can never doubt his ability and he still has the potential to surpass Goku. Guys, now we can never forget that Gohan was not a pure Saiyan. And even so, he managed to overcome one that was Vegeta. Now, of course, guys, come on. Who could have left Prince Vegeta out of this? After all, he was always a better Saiyan than Goku. Vegeta surpasses Goku in many aspects. Vegeta has always been a better father, a better warrior, who always tries to win as quickly as possible, and it's not like full of mercy, you know, like Goku. More persevering and much more dedicated to surpassing his limits. In the end, Old Akira always left him one step below Goku, and he always had to turn around this to even things out, you know, and sometimes even surpass him. Just so you know, Vegeta, with all that desire to be the best, he forged his own path to God Ki, reached Ultra Ego, and achieved Super Saiyan God transformation without anyone's help. And above all, guys, he always tried to maintain the legacy and pride of the Saiyans. Now I know that Goku can be more powerful than Vegeta most of the times, but anyone who thinks he's a better Saiyan than Vegeta is wrong. And now it's the best part of the video, which is your subscription, right? So subscribe. Please? Do it. Come on. Come on. I know you're going to do it. Right? Because you love me. And I love you. So people that love each other, they subscribe to each other's channel. Right? And of course, jokes aside, don't forget to click the little bell so you don't miss out on our next videos. Peace!